who are actually enemies of Jesus Christ. That's right. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, that's right. Paul was a Roman citizen. That's right. Paul was a Roman citizen. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I know. I can tell you, a Moody Bible Institute will let you know that Christianity is called Pauline Christianity. Mm-hmm. Do the research. Mm-hmm. So there ain't nobody getting away today. Ain't no Muslim getting away. And don't think I forgot about the Christians, and I'm giving you that. So with God's divine destruction tore up Rome, Italy, where all the pedophiles, where they hitting at.
When you talk about the Christians, all due respect, it's kind of funny to me, man. You know what, they celebrate a day called Christmas and say this is the day that the Messiah was born on, and put up Christmas trees, and they don't even talk about the Messiah in the household, which he wasn't born on that day anyway. Buying gifts, they put it. Can you explain Christmas and why that does not make any sense?
First of all, they talk about Santa Claus and Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Santa Claus knocked Jesus out the top spot. Mm-hmm. Was Jesus a Hebrew? I'm asking you, Jesus was a Hebrew, as I understand. The laws of Moses talk about pork. Mm-hmm. So wait a minute. So if Jesus come into a good Christian home on December 25, and he walk in the door and see a big giant honey baked ham with pineapples on it and a fifth of Hennessy over there, how would he think? And the Christmas lights that knock the Christmas tree over and burn the curtains up, and the big fat white dude in the corner from the North Pole. And Jesus asked them, he says, what is this occasion? They say it's your birthday. So how do you think he'd think about that?
But you know what's funny to me? It's funny to me, but really it's pitiful. It even says in their Bible that you ain't even supposed to celebrate with a tree. I don't know what verse that is.
That's Jeremiah.
Okay. And you're not supposed to eat something with a hoof. I forgot exactly what. Well, it's funny to me. And you know what? They're more Christians. They are scared of death, and I have not heard one Muslim say that he is afraid of death. But you use common sense by covering your mouth up. But I have not heard one Muslim say, I'm scared. But I've heard many Christians say, I'm scared of death, man. It's something I don't understand.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. There's some Muslims that's scared to death too.
The ones I know.
Yeah, the ones you know, but there's some scared to death Muslims also. Because let me say this. These religions is how you worship. Mm-hmm. Okay, the religions are how you worship. Mm-hmm. There are good Muslims. There are good Christians. There are good brothers and sisters that follow Judaism. There's good people. Period. Mm-hmm. It's what you do behind it. Mm-hmm. It's how you deal behind it. But what I deal with right here, I want to ask a question. If you're Christian, does that go against, is there a separation in race? If you're Muslim, is there a separation in race? If you under Judaism, is there separation in race? So I was in Arkansas, mm-hmm. and I seen, it was a sign in Arkansas that said no blacks in this area after 10 o'clock. So what if they had a good Christian service in that area after 10? Could some black Christians go there and worship?
No, they don't work in the South.
Okay, all right, but so now let's talk about the Muslims. You got, just look at these guys that's in our neighborhoods. Look how they treat. I went into a store and me and this guy got into it. He didn't know I was Muslim. Mm-hmm. I said, you got the nerve to have a Kaaba over the sign like that, and he didn't know that I was Muslim. And then he found out, oh, I'm sorry, brother. No, you can get your bum ass out of my face, brother. Mm. That's just how I felt. Mm-hmm. Because even the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Prophet Muhammad of 1400 years ago, because when you say Prophet Muhammad, some of the people here in America think Elijah Muhammad, not Elijah Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad of 1400 years ago, he said to the community, Bilal was the African, the dark-skinned African who was called the Muezzin. The Muezzin is one who calls the Muslim to prayer. And the prophet said, I hear Bilal's footsteps entering paradise before mine, because he said that because he knew that there was a division in the community between black and non-black. Now, and I'm going to say this real quick. The Arabs that you see are a result of race mixing. The black Arabs look like me and you. The original Arabs was our color or darker. Saudi Arabia, Saudi means black.